Hi, this is Smriti from Simply Crafted for Handmade today. Today, we will be making a diary. Yes, this month we celebrate the Women's Day, and which better woman to celebrate than your own mom? Yes, so this is a diary which I've made for my mother. She loves to write, and so this is one thing which I've dedicated to her. Now, to make this diary, let's see what all do we need. I have used all Craftangle products over here, so you can get onto their website and you can get all of these. So to start with, this is the paper pack Bold Botanicals that I have used, A4 size, and I have used acrylic soft gel to do decoupage or to stick the paper to the diary. After that, I applied a layer of decoupage glue followed by a layer of Aquador PU varnish. Once my base was ready, then I went on to make the alphabets. So for the alphabets, I needed MDF cutouts. So I took MDF alphabets and I used tacky glue and reactive foil yellow gold color. I stuck these MDF alphabets to the diary using glossy accents. Then to make the embellishment, I used Spellbinder's die and then I die cut the paper and my mother's photograph. Then I used glossy accents to stick this stone lace around my mom's picture. I used liquid glaze on top of the picture to make it permanent and give a very good effect. Now, for the embellishment of these flowers. These are basically made with paper foam from Prima molds, and once they were dry, I used gesso or gesso on them. And then for the various colors, these are the colors. First, I will tell you about the stem. I used aquamarine, midnight dreams, and moss green to create the stem. Yes, these were the three colors in layers that I used. And then for the flowers, I used bubblegum pink, cheeky coral, and pale daffodils. Yes, these are the three colors which I used to create the flowers. So all the elements were made separately and then they were all separately varnished, and once done, they were stuck together and then assembled and this diary was made. So I hope you have fun watching this project. Come, let's see what did actually happen while making this project. Today we are creating a diary. So for this you need to get a diary and the paper and measure them and accordingly cut as to how much ever you want to stick on the diary. And taking a round punch, you can create corners on the paper so that it blends very well with the diary. Taking soft acrylic gel, you can start pasting it onto the diary cover. Why I've used a soft acrylic gel is basically to show you the versatility of Craftangle products. Yes, each product can be used for various purposes. You just have to be very creative, that is all. Once it was done, I even layered it on the top, as in I gave a coat of soft acrylic gel on the top as well. And once that was done and dried, I gave decoupage glue coat followed by a varnish coat. The reason for giving so many coats is basically just this, that it should be a sturdy diary because I know my mother will be using this a lot and I do not want it to spoil. So my funda and mantra is that you should layer up things to get the nice, strong, sturdy feel. Once this was done, I will go on to start creating the embellishments. So the first embellishment I create was my mother's frame. So I took a small picture, I die cut it, I die cut a white paper also, and I cut my mother's picture in an oval size and I stuck it onto the frame. The dies that I'm using are from Spellbinders, and I used decoupage glue to decoupage these two together. And once this was done, I varnished it, I sealed it completely so that again this becomes nice and strong. Next, I used glossy accents to stick a stone lace around my mother's picture, and then this was all done. Ready embellishment. Now we can get on with the next project. So the next project is creating the floral embellishment. Yeah, first this, I used paper foam and I used Prima molds to make this. Once this was done and dried, I first gave a layer of gesso, and these are the colors that I will be using to create the colorful effect on these flowers. So for the flowers, I have already told you that I had used three colors, which is cheeky coral and pink bubblegum as the base, and as a dry brush, pale daffodils on the top. Now that my flower base is ready, now I will make the base for my stems. So for this, basically I use these three colors, Midnight Dreams, Aquamarine and Moss Green, and basically just created the color shade that I wanted for the stems. I first colored the stems with this color. Always remember, when you are doing layering, the first layer should be darker and the second layer should be lighter. That is when you will actually take the benefit of all the cuts and crevices and lines which you actually have in your molds. That is when they will actually highlighten and you will see the effect. So in between, of course, I'm drying it with my hair dryer, and I'm trying to cover each and every corner with the paint so that when I paste it onto the diary, it should look nice and pretty. I also went ahead and made some small little dots as pollen effect in the center of the flower, and it actually came out very beautiful. Once my stem was ready after the coat of moss green, now I started dry brushing the flowers with yellow, pale daffodils. Now that is, dry brushing really brings out the whole effect, and as I said, if you want to take out the best effect of your molds, the best is to do dry brushing. So you should always have a darker layer underneath and the lighter dry brushing on top. So this is how I finished this embellishment. And once it was done, I varnished it. Now that my two embellishments were ready, now was the time for me to embellish the third one, which was actually MDF alphabets, where I wanted to write Love You Ma. Now, I decided to use the reactive foils on those alphabets. So I used tacky glue on top of the MDF alphabets, and I smudged it with my fingertips, and once it was nice and tacky, I applied the reactive foil, yellow gold color, on top of it and pressed it really nicely. Working with reactive foils, I've understood that you should have some patience. You should keep burnishing it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Yes, and again. That's when you actually get the best out of them. See, didn't I tell you? And it works. You just have to be slightly patient, and they work wonders. Yes, it's an amazing foil. Well, let's go ahead. So now that this was done, I will varnish them so that they're ready, so that I can stick them later onto the diary. Yes, so now all the three embellishments are ready. Now let's get on and stick them to the diary. So make your placements first. That's exactly what I will do. I will first make my placement, and then one by one, using a hot glue for the flower, using double-sided tape for the frame that I've made with my mom's picture, and using glossy accents for the MDF alphabets. These are the things which I've used to stick them onto the diary. There you go, all set. Now I have used liquid glazed and I poured it over my mom's picture so that I could give it that photo finished, the framed finished. Yes, I wanted to give an effect where it actually felt lacquered, and this was a beautiful thing. Of course, it takes overnight to dry, but the results are awesome. So that is it. With this, we come to the end of our project. And yes, one last word. Do not forget to cover the liquid glaze that you have poured. Yes, always make sure that you cover the liquid glaze because you will keep it overnight and you want to make sure that nothing falls on top of it. So that is it. It's all done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've had fun as much as I've had, making this diary. Stay tuned and follow me. Bye.